#1 Iron Age booty daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to StarShatter. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, chat? Chat is here. We are all here. I am dying. How's the rest of you guys?
Doing great. Unlike you, I'm still alive.
Yeah, we're doing chicken coop stuff. I didn't get any video editing done today. Oh well. It is what it
I'm
is.
somewhere in between.
There you go. There you go.
Stop dying. Stop dying.
Okay, you know what? Don't tell me how to live my life, and I won't tell you how to live your life. Really quickly, for 420 over on YouTube, Wrangler says game on. Yes. Oh, it should be an awesome night. Should be an absolutely fantastic evening. Oh, good Lord. Oh, you know what? I don't have my notebook out. Hopefully am I grabbing the right notebook? Wait. Yes, this is the right notebook. Fantastic. Awesome. Oh, man. Gentlemen, how has it been since the last time we got together? How are you guys doing?
And alive?
There you go. Well,
I've been kicking.
Yeah,
good deal.
I've been a little sick recently.
Oh no. Me too. Me too. I got some late sniffles.
That ain't good.
And yeah, and but it kind of went away in 2-3 days. Yeah, it was unpleasant, but I fought it off. Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right, well, gentlemen, what do you say we get kicked off with it, and we go into the recap from last session, get everybody caught up, and then we'll get to it.
Yep. Well.
All right, Black Knight, I believe that's your cue, good sir. What all did we do last time?
Last time you continued with your efforts to make sure that the slavers do not take over and grab all the kids. By finishing your inspection of the defensive turrets, and you actually went inside the silo, the healthy, well-hidden silo.
Wait, we
that
actually went inside of it?
houses-
When did we do that?
Yes, you did. If you remember, Mary showed you the data which her parents left because they almost fixed the torpedo inside.
Yes.
Oh.
You wanted to use the torpedo to blow up the pirates on the ground, whereas
I just want to get the pirates dealt with, so that way we can go get the ship that I want to get.
I will have to remind you that this is a special stealth anti-ship torpedo. It's you can definitely shoot it fire it at some ground target, but it's specifically designed to take out small starship in orbit. It has a nuclear warhead, pretty powerful, and you are preparing for like this session, this day, the next day, to actually make spare parts for the torpedo and fix it with some of the salvage that you had gathered from the.
I remember us all gathering the salvage.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. So basically, what you did was to run around and gather all the scrap, all the usable scrap. You looked for actually intact items, but sadly there weren't any because the point defense turrets shot the two scars to bits from almost point blank range, and it was a critical hit. Remember, yes, you did do some more tracking and looking for traces of the Tazaran beige team, which left you all of these exploding presents and did all the sabotaging and stuff, so they could do whatever it is, the secretive job that whoever sent them here gave them, like whatever task they have, and you are aware that this team is not like they don't give a flying fuck about this village. They have something which is much more important than a bunch of kids and old people. Then they probably sabotaged the village because they just wanted to have like a nice window of time that nobody would even think of messing with them or like strolling around the planetoid, so they could do whatever.
But like
they could finish their mission. So,
but also, I want my ship. Ow.
Then I mentioned a few times, more than a few times, about the salvage and the various things that you can do with it. Not only you can fix the torpedo, but since some of you have specific crafting skills, you could build important shit, like maybe if you got the clues which I gave you the previous sessions about what type of equipment this tiny colony uses. So yes, basically this is a new day. You did quite a lot on previous day. So, and of course, if I'm not mistaken. During the night, you gave you saw things in the sky, lights in the sky. Some of you, at least. Others heroically dealt with the spread of wazis, which, if not killed before they laid their eggs, they could have eaten most of the food, if not
Who
all
what?
the
It
food.
was it Tuck that did the sniper thing that exploded
Yep.
the last one? That was incredible.
And Roro blew the fuck out of like a few of them with a grenade. Finally.
Yeah,
This was-
Roro threw a grenade and decided
First
just fuck all the wozies. That was great.
It was that one glimmer of excitement for the Wazies, and then an even greater bit of excitement before the explosion.
Yes.
Yep. Which is okay. Which is the Wazzies? I think I mentioned. No, yeah, I did. But you were successful at eliminating all of their egg sacs, so you're quite sure that that's done. And as far as you are aware of, the sheriff is still very much alive, though unconscious. He's slowly healing in the medical bay of the village under the care of the old woman, which you helped a bit with some meds. Of course, it didn't work perfectly well with those meds. Then you did some I think it was Elgin who did the programming on that machine, which the old woman used to try and craft some ointment for his burns from the explosion. That was a success. So yeah, it's a new day. You're all ready. You eat your food, eat your rations, and you are prepared to start your work on fixing the torpedo and possibly crafting other stuff, which you can do.
All right. I'm lost, guys. Somebody go first. How much did we get for salvage last week? Does anybody remember? Oh no, I just ripped my page. Salvage.
Should have it. I gave you the numbers.
Got 106 item salvage. Vehicle salvage was 10. Is what I have written down.
Yeah, vehicle
So-
salvage is what you can use to build vehicles.
So,
Parts
what
for
would we
vehicles.
use to fix the missile?
Yeah. Yeah, what would we use?
Vehicle salvage.
Oh, we need vehicle salvage for the fucking spaceship.
Yes, this is not a tiny missile like you. But I think I described it as.
You described it as an ICBM.
Yep. It's not a small thing.
It's an intercontinental ballistic missile that we're gonna shoot out into space and blow the fuck out of the pirates.
Yeah. What else do you think the fucking Terrans were using all the time?
I just want to say,
tiny little missiles. Says no.
I know. Okay, how much vehicle salvage will it take to repair the ICBM?
Role play it. I don't know.
I don't
Nuke
want
them from orbit, just so
You
we're
have-
sure.
You have a specialist in your party.
I mean, should I roll? Let's see here. Knowledge vehicles?
No. That would be someone who
Demolitions?
can no, someone who can build munitions. That's you're looking.
Wait, so how the fuck does vehicle salvage? Never mind.
Right? I'm trying to follow this one too.
I understand because it still operates like a vehicle,
If you
but it's
remember,
munitions.
if you remember, Mary told you that her parents did most of the job, most of the repair job.
All right. So where are we located currently? Are we in the town?
I think we're still in Short Jerry.
Okay.
You never left it.
We gotta go
All
up to
right.
the south.
We need Tuck to. We need Tuck to inspect the ICB. Okay.
I think we all need to go up there.
Yeah. I think all of us. All right. Tuck, what do you say we get over to the what would you call it? A
You have the
torpedo? Do
data.
you call it a torpedo or a missile? I call it a missile. Silo. Yeah. What do you say we get over to the silo and take a look at that, Tuck? We'll have you take a look at it and see what it needs for repair. Have you scan it a time or two and get this thing operational. What are you rolling for?
You have the data.
Yes, I mentioned it.
We have the
Mary
data.
gave you the data.
I don't have it written down. Who has that written down? All right. So if we have the data, how much salvage is this going to take to repair?
I'll ask a person with craft ammunition skill or someone with craft spaceship skill.
Alright. So, I can roll spaceship. I don't know if anyone else has
I
a...
don't know if I have craft spaceship.
You're a captain.
I don't. Nothing's on. Oh wait, no, I do have craft spaceship. Ha!
Craft munition, you say? I have craft ammo. I'm not sure if that's the same or different.
Exactly the same.
Okay. Well, I can craft ammo.
Okay, I can craft a spaceship. So, how do I know? Okay, so do I roll and then you'll tell me how much salvage it's going to take? Is that what I do? I feel like I need to roll.
You have, since you have the data, you just need to roll the craft checks. You know, the data shows you exactly what you need.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay, I was lost.
Points. You need 2 points of vehicle salvage. Finish the construction
is that all?
slash repairs.
We've got 10 vehicle salvage. As long as we can use the
vehicle salvage is quite bulky and heavy. This is like it's not just some
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
This is parts for shuttles, spaceships, etc., etc.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
Who
I will
is
probably
going
roll
to
as well
roll?
for Minecraft.
That's what.
Who's gonna roll for the munition? Craft
That would
ammunition?
be me.
One of you.
Please. Wow. I never get rolls like that off the bat. No, come on.
Maybe
fuck!
not.
See what
No.
Robo can do.
When
I think
you
you should ask
go,
Robo to check out the munitions stuff.
gonna say, Roro should
when you, I think Roro also has crafting ammunition, but
Yep, I do.
so yeah, Roro, you help him because he's let's say that he's unfamiliar with exactly this type of stealth torpedo.
I can't make heads or tails out of this thing.
Step aside. Let me see it. Let the expert do his job. Robo
Very well.
Nichols.
So the expert, yeah.
Oi. You put a big grenade in front of this guy, and all of a sudden he thinks he's a big man.
Robo was like investigating the salvage, right? Seeing what we could do to repair a missile, a torpedo.
Yeah. So you pick the best and the easiest to work with parts and use the nano assembler, the workbench, to reshape them into the exactly proper parts that you need. And you actually need 2 points of salvage because it's some of the alloys that you need. They have to be refined into stealth alloys for the hull of the stealth torpedo.
That's 2 vehicle
So
salvage
yes,
points?
you can. Yeah, that's exactly two vehicle salvage total. That's it. So you had 10, now you have 8.
What did you
And
craft?
so
What did Robo craft?
you already rolled it.
It's just some part that. All right, whatever. Crafts a part.
I'm just explaining what you're actually doing. So
Yeah, no, I'm taking notes too. I'm like kind of like.
Yeah, sorry, I'm also
Um,
taking
I'm
notes.
catching up here. Okay. Crafts a part.
you it would take the entire day for you to craft the parts from the salvage pieces and then assemble them.
Whoa.
But you know exactly what to do because not only you have the data that Mary gave you, you know exactly where the parts are needed, but you have the expertise to craft them. And so unless your characters have something else planned, this second day of your mission is spent on this. Unless you want to do something else after the work day, which is about 10 hours of work with, of course, with rest. So you stop, you take some time to rest, eat your food and drink something.
Are all of us
And
required?
then continue.
Are
Yeah,
all of us
all of
required
you.
to do it? All of us have to do it.
If you decide to send someone else, let's say, if you send, I think you can spare your scout.
That's what I wanted to do because I wanted to spare my scout. That would be you, Tuck. All right. Hold on, wait. Maybe I should do this properly. So, Tuck, while Otherdoro and I work on getting this missile up and running, what do you say you give the town scanners a workout and do your best to, with whatever method necessary, to find out where these pirates are actually hiding. Use multiple different scans if you have to. I don't care if you're looking for stealth, if you're looking for orbital, but let's do our best to find these guys so as soon as we get this missile operational, we can launch this fucker at them and get on about our day.
All right, can definitely do that.
And
I'll just head out then, and
That's the expert.
I'll stay on the radio so that way, when I spot them, we can basically shoot them out of the sky.
All right. So you get lots of help from the kids. Of course, they can't carry the parts. Somewhat impossible for them, but
I'm good for that.
the food, etc. Like they clean help you with arranging the stuff and carry water, etc. So it's nothing overly hard for you to do. You've done similar things. I'm not 100% if the captain had assembled torpedoes before of this size, but he certainly knows that what they're for and how they are used.
Should I roll? Is there a
grenadier-
knowledge that I can roll? Can I roll anything to see if I can help with that? What would I have to roll?
Yeah, you don't need it per se. You know how to fire it. You know how to launch it. You know how
Light
it
a match, hold
operates.
it towards the ass end, and watch it fly. Sorry.
The idea of this thing is that it has to achieve a lock, a full electronic lock, or some other type of a lock, of target lock. If you can't achieve a sensor lock, because it has a secondary option. It can aim itself at a visual target, but for that you have to get a visual identification of the target. Meaning, if you in simple terms, in game terms, if you can't lock the enemy spaceship with your scanners, you could try to see it with your eyes.
Is the do the missile scanners function off of its own scanners, or does it function off of
No.
Jerry's scanners?
It has to get feedback from the colony scanners.
Okay. Well, I guess
This is
that
the normal way that 90% of all similar munitions and smaller missiles and the medium-sized missile and the torpedoes, they all work the same way. They are autonomous when you fire them, but before you fire them, you have to give them the data, the targeting data.
Gotcha.
And of course, they can be hacked by someone like your friend Tuck, a specialist. They can be hacked. It's not easy. You need an actual specialist to do it, but it is possible. So the cool thing about this Terran torpedo is that it's made from stealth composites, and it's designed to be virtually undetectable. You didn't see it on the scanners, if you remember. You didn't know
the
that
silo,
it was
no,
even
we
there.
did not see the silo on the scanners.
Yeah. So imagine that you can reasonably assume that the fucking pirates, the fucking slavers, they shouldn't be able to detect it too.
Well, and you said that the missile already has stealth technology on it, so we should be good there. If Tuck is given essentially 8 to 10 hours of time to locate these pirates, what does he have to roll to do that? Because let me. So Trippy, Otter, and Tuck, are you guys with me? Our crew focuses on the missile, and then we give Tuck 8 to 10 hours to locate the pirates, and then maybe go to bed, and then we wake up on day number 3 and launch the missile and see where we're at.
That was Othard's plan, at
If you
least,
find the ship,
helping out Roro,
yeah.
especially since he knows a thing or two about scraps and munitions himself.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm down to get this thing completed today.
Okay.
I'm down. What do you guys think? I don't want to make that move unless you guys are good with it.
Yeah,
I'm
let's do
all for it.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, so if all of us are good to complete this, and then so Tuck gets 8 to 10 hours of scanning capabilities in.
Yeah. He can run active or passive scans. So before the last few times you ran active scans. Active scans can be detected by your enemy, just like their active scans can be detected by you. Passive scans take longer, but they are quote unquote stealth scans.
I'll
So
leave that up to Tuck.
yeah, I'm just telling because it's
How many scans
have
is he
this.
going to have to run in
He
8?
can run in 8 hours. He can run many, like he can run at least 6 active scans, detailed. I'm talking like meticulous, super detailed scans, or he can run 3 passive scans, also super meticulous. It's just gonna take a longer time. But the passive scans, ideally, they will not be detected by the enemy. They will not. It's not an active ping of like not an active sensor.
Tuck, I'll leave
Yeah.
that one up to you, man. We get three passive scans that are undetectable, or we get 6 active scans that are totally detectable.
Am I able to do like break it up, or do I have to pick one or the other?
Oh, you can break it up.
Because I mean, I'd probably start with just 2 passive scans and then end with, because you said 6, so that's like 2 active scans or 2 active like pings at the end. So that way, because again, at that point, it like, if I'm not finding them, might as well do the active one. Because when I get them, like, it's, is it we fire missile time, basically?
Well, that's the thing is, so it's going to take us all day. So does that mean we're not able to fire the missile until tomorrow morning? Is that what you're saying?
You're not able to fire the missile until the the night.
All right, then I'll do 3 passive scans then instead, because I want this to be a surprise. So.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
So basically, yeah, like I said, it will take them the entire day, the part of the day, to finish the rebuild and construction of the needle. And early evening, like around, let's say 8 o'clock, or maybe a bit earlier, it will be done, and the silo will be closed shut, and like the side tunnels that Mary showed you, so you could enter and do the repair work, they also will be shut. Because if you know things about these missiles when they launch, it's not gonna be cozy inside the silo.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what am I rolling then?
Yeah, computer use checks, and you know that remember the sensors of the colony, what you did to recalibrate them. You should have plus, I think it was a +1 bonus to your computer checks.
All right. Oh, and Tuck, don't forget. There you go. Okay, you're good. Yeah. We can see them on screen. Sorry, I got to move some things for everybody.
So 15, 20, and then the last one, because I get to use. Let's see here. Sunstrike, not that. Correct information.
Okay.
All right, so yeah.
One more.
I was just double checking my class abilities because I misunderstood what hacker was for. So, and 11.
Ooh.
So basically, your first scan, it shows you that you don't see the ship, you don't see the enemy ship, but you see a decoy of sorts, which is standard for this pirate clan. Like, you remember what your captain told you about them, that they are expert in this, they're very sneaky, and this is something you would expect of them after they got their asses handed to them on the very first day, and their very first sneaky plan was fucked. So they have deployed a small satellite, which is a probe, that they can pick up, and it's a stealth probe, but it's not like the Terran stealth probes. It's with stealth shield active, and it is projecting a false image of the ship, of their ship. And like that took you like 2 hours and something, and then with your second scan you actually see that you don't see their ship per se, but you find where that fake sensor signature is, and it's probably identical to that of their ship, and this is how they intend to cover their asses in case that the Terrans have like some powerful weapon which they didn't see, like the torpedo that you are fixing.
Right.
I mean, you should understand that these slavers, they have already faced the Terrans, and they know that the when they fuck around, they find out. and they are like they like to have a backup plan, and this is their backup. You discovered it. You found their fake sensor image of their ship, but you can use that and try to locate the real ship.
Wait, how do we use that?
I'm not playing your characters.
Fuck you, Black Knight.
Eh,
Okay.
Gotta find that signature.
What do I have
Follow the
to
signature.
roll to? Okay, so. All right. Well, what about the third scan? What did he do on his third scan?
his third scan was
11.
it didn't show him anything new, any more than he already discovered.
All right, so we know where the fake sensor is. Who has to roll what to figure out how the fake sensor is connected to the real ship? Am I on the right track, guys, or no?
Yeah.
I think so.
Rolling. Before rolling, you have to use your
Knowledge spaceships?
That spaceship will give off the signature that you're looking for.
you
Yeah, because you said it was exact. Right?
You have to use your head. Use your head, guys.
We don't have heads. We're dumb.
So what you're
I'm
saying is
exhausted today. Okay, so knowledge spaceships.
So, like I said, would knowledge spaceships give us because if it's basically a exact replica that sort of like a dummy thing, that would give us the exact specs of the ship that we're looking for, which should help us.
Well, but we know
Scan
it's a
it down?
decoy. We know it's a decoy of this ship.
Yes.
So,
I know what type of ship it is.
I mean, realistically, we could. I wouldn't mind doing a different type of scan. Wait, is this thing in the air or not? Is this
I
thing?
think it's the probe's in the satellite. It's like in orbit, so I imagine the ship's up in orbit. I think we need to find something that scans the area for the signature and the shape of that ship. I don't know.
That work? Us just scanning for the specific ship
Well, I mean, that's what we're
already
doing. We did 3 passive
No,
scans.
no, we were just doing passive scans. We didn't do anything.
You'd scan for the cloaked shape like that, and you'll find that shape cloaked somewhere in the scanner, and there you go.
You did-
There it is.
you
Wait,
did
we can look
a
for the
sneaky-
radiation. We can look for the radiation. Tuck, scan for the radiation.
What radiation?
No, he's
cloak
confusing
ships-
the.
you said that cloaking gives off a specific
Oh yeah,
type of radiation.
It's the radiation ripples.
Yeah, you said that cloaking gives off a specific type of radiation. And
Yes, it does.
so we were scanning for the ships,
The
but what if
exhaust
we scan for cloaking radiation and try to find a cloaking trail? Because obviously, if they're in orbit, they would be orbiting, and thusly, we would be able to see the radioactive decay coming from the from the cloaking, right?
Yeah, that's a great reasoning.
Is that going to be an active or a passive scanner? Is that going to be something that's going to get us
That-
caught?
Yeah, you can do it either way. So first of all, from what Tuck discovered this fake sensor image of their ship, you can use that and do a few things. First, well, no, way too many things, but enough. So first, you could use your knowledge spaceship to understand exactly what that type of ship is, which that was a correct mention.
Oh, Tuck totally got me beat. Tuck, wow, Tuck,
Okay.
God bless
It's a
it.
natural 22.
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
So this is a ray chip. It's capable of great speed. It's designed to raid for raids, and it holds about 50 persons inside. It has good cargo capacity, and the nose of the ship is equipped with a launcher for boarding pods or drop pods, which in space combat are used to help the boarding of another vessel. It's not super heavily armed. This is not a ship designed to go toe to toe with bigger ships. It's not come to the teeth. Certainly has weapons. Has some weapons. A couple of particle beam cannons, maybe some missiles. It has weak point defense. This is the pirate, or this is the smallest pirate vessel, and it does not rely on heavy weaponry to win. This is a ship which is basically a commerce raider, small colony raider. It's not heavily armored, but it's stealthy and it's very fast. So For this mission, this particular mission, this starship is perfectly suited.
Is
So
our
what
ICBM
else? What
faster?
else do they have? Let's see.
Is our ICBM faster?
It could be.
Fuck!
If you tweak its engines, it could be. That's something that you can do easily.
I feel like this requires a Star Trek solution. So we just have to reverse the polarity of the dilithium crystals.
No. It doesn't work like that.
Why not? Why can't it work?
But when they capture these ships, the Terrans, when they capture them from the pirates, they totally gut them and remodel them. What the Terrans end up with are basically essentially space submarines. But
Space what?
They arm these ships when they capture them. They rearm them with torpedoes, with long-range torpedoes. So it just like similar stealth torpedoes, but smaller than this ICBM type torpedo. Yeah.
So wait, they
Basically,
have torpedoes
this one.
too?
Oh, I just mentioned that when the Terrans capture these types of ships, they refurbish them and gut everything out of the ship, and they totally refurbish them and they install torpedo launchers on them, and they use them like space submarines. Basically, they use the stealthiness and the speed of the ship to hit the pirates and others.
Oh, so you're not. Oh, okay, I see. I'm sorry, I missed that. So the pirates don't have small torpedoes yet, but if we
no, this ship is not used to do it. This ship is used to steal, capture other ships, and still kidnap people into slavery. That's what it's used to. You know exactly how fast it is, by the way.
Okay, so we know how fast it is. So if we know how fast it is, and we know that our missile isn't fast enough, we need to.
Oh, it's pretty fast. That torpedo is pretty fast.
Yeah, but like you also said that like it might not be fast enough.
It might be. I mean, when you have this fucking ship killer torpedo which can blast you with one detonation, you're gonna fucking run. Oh boy, you're gonna run. You're going to overload your fucking engines.
Yeah, but I don't want them to. I don't want them to get away. I want them dead.
Yeah. So that's what I'm telling. So Tuck just gave you exactly how fast the enemy ship is. So you can tweak the torpedo's engines.
Is that going to take any more vehicle salvage from us, or is that just
no,
doing our?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just skill, just extra work.
Okay, extra work. Okay, so more time. That's not a bad thing. So we can do a little bit more of an extra day because.
It's not gonna take too long. It's probably gonna take maybe
a couple hours.
2 hours.
Yeah. All right. Gentlemen, what do you got? I'm out. I'm tapped. I'm brainless.
That's
tonight.
it for the night, right? How long did that take? That took all night to scan it, or what are we doing? Are we going to?
No,
we still have to find the
ship or go to the silo because next move is we need to go to the silo.
It didn't take all night to scan it.
No, we're in the day, dude. We're in the day. We're on day 2.
You're in the evening, basically.
Okay, so now it's in the evening time. So at the evening time, should we just go up to the silo now?
We've already been at the silo. Yumi and Othard have been at the silo working on the thing all day, while Tuck was scanning. Tuck was scanning all day in a different at the scanners while the 3 of us were working.
All right, so now we gotta tweak the engine because now we have the data for the ship. Let's use the information we have on the. Check out the torpedo and see if it's fast enough.
Yeah, we just have to figure out. So What if we timed an active scan with the launch of the torpedo? Is it possible to do that? Like, because we already know like where we're not looking, but what if we were to time an active scan? I mean, they're going to know that we're scanning for them, but the second that they realize it, we launch that fucker and send it at them.
With a tweaked speed? Yeah, it should hit them.
With upgraded speed. So even if they react fast enough and they turn and burn, we should still be faster than they are, and we catch them. I mean, realistically, I wouldn't mind taking more time to do more passive scans to just find them, so that way they just have no idea. But I don't know if we want to take another day.
Have plenty of days.
Yeah, because we're on the, day number 2 out of 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could. What I'm thinking is I could definitely, now that I know what the ship looks like, what type of ship, now that I know exactly what it is, I think I could, with passive scans, slowly narrow it down and find where this thing actually is. Plus, we could also check and figure out what's sending out the dummy decoy, thing. Don't think it's like they're hacking into here and putting it up. Something must be putting it out. So that could be also something we could check into.
Mm-hmm. So we're in early evening, right, Black Knight?
Yeah. So if you aim to hack, you could use the sensors. Try to do something with your sensors through that satellite. It's not going to be easy. If you want it to be easy, you can ask your captain to use some of the salvage, to use some of the vehicle salvage and craft, let's say, one of the modules, the space modules for spaceships for electronic warfare.
How much salvage does that take?
2.
So we'd be down 2 more salvage.
It will take probably another day to build it, and this will if when you connect it to the sensor module of the colony, it will give whoever uses the sensor modules to the ability to do some pretty nice hackery.
Through the probe, you can basically spot where the main ship is. Can you hack the probe and send it back to the ship? Like just make it go dock again and then follow it?
Yes, you can.
You can just do.
You can try it.
Hack it and let's see where it goes. Send it home,
okay, so we'll Tuck. That's not a bad idea. Roro, maybe you should tell Tuck that he could probably hack the probe.
All right. Roro goes up to Tuck. Tuck, I got a great plan. If you can hack that probe and send it back to the main ship, we could follow it and see where it goes, and then we could send this missile right to it and blow them the hell up.
All right. Tuck kind of cracks his knuckles. All right, let's do this. Though, do we want to invest in? Because we could always, once we get that, make that ship like hacking station, we could always put it on our ship when we get the chance.
Yep. Yes, you can.
So, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and make that real quick so I can go ahead and get to hacking.
All right, so it's going to take me a day to build that thing and 2 more salvage, right?
Yep.
2 more vehicle salvage or 2 more regular salvage?
Vehicle salvage.
So, hey, think of this. If we shoot this ship out of orbit, we can salvage the ship.
Assuming that it falls down. That's not exactly how fucking space works.
It doesn't have to fall down.
Yeah, we can just
It's
collect.
gonna
Actually,
be
it's
in
probably.
fucking
But
space.
we've got a design. We've got a
We'll get it. Don't worry. Again,
We've got a Dezentry spaceship that's got my name on it. It's vintage as fuck, and I want to get to it.
we'll get when we blow this thing up. We'll go up into space. We'll salvage that, and we'll.
How the fuck are
You
we
know,
gonna
and-
get up into space? We don't
This is a
have
short-term
anything to
investment.
get us into space, and I have a spaceship on the ground that I need to get. Fine, I'm using. All right, we're gonna use 2 more vehicle salvage. All right, so I can build your hacky McHacker thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I blame you for this, Black Knight. I feel like this is your fault.
This was way too detailed.
I had to say it first because it's your very first question. You are not aware of everything that you're able to do, and second because this quest is designed to teach you about
Everything.
All right. All right, so I am going. All right, so we've got a day. Can I work through the night on this?
You will be tired.
I am aware that I will be tired.
You will be tired, and every subsequent roll when you're tired is
Okay, so if it's early evening, I get a few hours tonight to work on it. Wake up tomorrow morning and work on it, right? Can I split it up like that?
You just draw the plans from memory. You input the plans in the Semware workstation, and on the next morning you start work. So during the night, I have to roll a few dice and see if anything happens. Hopefully for you, nothing bad happens.
I don't like it when you say
Fingers
See?
crossed.
So I don't expect you to be taking guard shifts during the night after a whole full day of work. But it's your character, so you can definitely
I want
say
as a player, I want to say no. As my character would probably, but I also need a good night's rest because I need to make sure that I can get the thing done. Guys, what should I do? What would Elogene do?
I don't know. It's your character. Robo's passed out after working all day. He's a hamster. Come on. I think he's done. He's sleeping.
He's all
I'm a
tuckered.
little on the tired side myself. Ugh.
Roro is like, fuck you.
He's like, I'm asleep. Oh fuck.
I mean,
I
I'm probably.
will-
I think I can stay up a little bit later. All I did was work on a computer. I wasn't, carrying anything. So
Elogene would at least take a
Believe
short.
me, it's pretty tiring.
Elogene would take at least a short guard shift.
same thing with Tuck.
Yeah, although I am tired, as long as I get the appropriate amount of rest, I'm good. So, but I will take a short guard shift because that's what Elogene would do.
Yep.
And I don't know why he would do that. I made this fucking guy up, but that's what he would do. So. All right, so this is night number 2. Oh, Black Knight, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, yeah, so I would take a short guard shift.
Right?
Tuck would take one, probably have like a middle alarm, wake up and kind of just to check on the kids, basically.
Right?
All right.
That's nice. Okay. Mm,
Oh,
He's just sitting back there, just
roll.
rolling dice.
Oh, he's rolling. I don't like it when he's quiet. He's rolling.
No.
Rolling. Interesting.
you-
Keeps
you-
rolling.
what can I say, guys? You got me rolling.
Oh, yeah, no.
Terrible. Can't believe you done this.
I'll stop with the terrible puns. Okay. Ooh. All right.
I was gonna say I'm a dad of 4, and even I don't have dad jokes like that.
You pull your shifts. It's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary happens. During the night, you none of you see any lights or similar types of fuckery, and you rest well. You are not exhausted. You're just a wee bit tired. You wake up. You have a breakfast. Those of you who go to the silo, they do the modification of the engine. Who is going to do that?
I have to build
Rogue.
the hacking device, so
Yeah, you need to do that. You need either you can do it a few different ways. You can use computer skills to rewrite the factory software of the torpedo, so it could be it could, like, the engine safeties could be overwritten and it could fly faster. You can do it mechanically with craft spaceship, or you can fine tune it with repair check. So I'm giving you different options.
What check?
if they fail, can I roll one of each of those options? Like
Yes.
that's
Yes,
my
you can.
Okay, so I can do repair, computer use, and then knowledge spaceships.
That's for the torpedo. You need the entire day to work on that module.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
So I'm
mind you, Royce, this is not a huge. This is not a big module for a big ship. This is like a small module for a shuttle size ship, because their sensors are the same. They are not huge.
Yeah.
So
okay, so the guys who are working on the so the other 3, if I'm working on this module, the other 3 are working on the rocket, and so those guys need to use knowledge of spaceship, repair, or computer use to try to make this thing faster. That's what you're saying.
yeah, they could do either of these 3 things, or they can do them all of them.
Knowledge of vehicles is not knowledge of spaceships, right? That's two different
No.
things.
I said craft spaceship, repair, or
Sorry,
computer.
craft
Yes.
spaceship,
crap.
repair,
Alright,
or computer.
I
So
don't have any of those.
I'll let me see if I can overclock this here missile.
I'm tied up, so I can't do.
Yep. I'm rolling computer use. So
Okay.
would this count as hacking?
No.
Okay.
Just that's your. It's your system. You don't bypass any defense.
17.
Yeah. If Authored has a repair skill, he can try and.
Shouldn't he? I thought Arthur does.
I
He's
think
a-
I do. Let me.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
I have
nice.
all 3 of those skills. I have computer use,
but
repair,
you're busy.
and craft spaceship.
We
But
need you to
my
build that
character's tied up right now trying to build this fucking module.
Yeah, I have repair.
Ooh.
Mm!
That works.
Yeah.
That's okay. So
Close enough.
yeah, that's okay.
Oh, 30.
So basically, you should write somewhere that the torpedo has one 0.5 speed multiplier.
Whoa.
For a short
About
duration,
that
which it's totally enough. So it's like they work almost the entire day while you're building this small electronic warfare module, Royce. So you have to roll a check. Also, the craft spaceship, because it's a module for spaceship.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
If you have a hero point, you can re-roll it.
I don't have a hero point.
And I am not sure why it's a -2.
I don't.
Because
Did it show up as
you
a
have the
-2?
tools. You have the tools.
Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I know what I did. I know. I'm sorry. I know what I did. So sorry. Roll20 is doing something weird here. I know what I did. So artesian tools. I railed it as a none. I need to roll it as a normal. Right.
And there is something else that.
Yeah, because there's none, normal, or masterwork. Normal is like I have the tools. Masterwork is a bonus. Yeah.
You have an additional bonus +1 from the bench, the workbench, the nano-assembler workbench. If you remember.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll it as a normal then? Because I re-rolled it as at a disadvantage. Should I re-roll that because I fucked that up, or
normal +1?
If you used your hero point, you could.
I didn't. I don't have a hero point. I used my hero point once. So
you used it.
Yeah, because So I just rolled at a disadvantage because I said I didn't have the tools because I don't know why it asked me for that. But yeah, so I roll a 7. That's
let's
just where it's at, then.
Let's say what's your bonuses before the roll? All the bonuses from skill, etc., everything. Tell me what's your bonuses.
I've got my ability modifier is.
Oh, the total bonuses to like everything to that skill. What is the skill before rolling the die?
Oh,
is it 5? Is it 6?
It's a 6.
Okay, 6, and you have a +1 from the nano-assembler workbench.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that you took the entire day, you took your sweet time, and since you mentioned that you spent extra hours on the previous day in the evening to set up everything, let's say that I'm going to give this roll, automatic roll, and it's you manage to build it, you assemble it. It's just a normal system. It doesn't have any super special bonuses or whatever. It just works.
Okay.
And you get the help of your guys, and you plug it in and you hook it up. Tuck helps. You hook everything up with the sensor module of the colony, the village. So it's you can use it. You can like it works.
It works.
It
cool.
works.
It
howdy.
works.
That's awesome.
As long as it works.
It just works.
That's good.
Okay, so it works. And so this is just the sensor module, or is this the one that's going to let us hack as well? I don't remember that. Or maybe I wrote it down wrong. No, this is just the sensor module. This is just the sensor module.
I don't know why you're asking me this question.
Probably because I wrote stuff down wrong. Okay.
This is the one that would allow us to hack the one that you were making, right?
The probe. It's going to hack the probe.
Yeah,
and we're
this-
gonna
Yeah,
send
it's
it
going to
back
hack
the
the
ship.
probe.
Yeah, this is
And
going to
then
hack
we're
the
gonna
probe,
send it
follow
to
it back to the
launch the
thing,
missile at it. Blow
and
it up.
then, yep.
Wait, this
I'm
is
done.
an electronic warfare module. You can hack.
Okay.
Not
Sweet.
It's not just. It's not just specifically designed to hack probes. You can hack stuff. And you
It can hack
do
anything
other.
and everything, but we know where the well, yeah. But the problem is we don't know where the main ship is. We do know where the probe is. So if we can hack the probe and tell the probe to go back to the motherland, and then the probe goes back, even if here's the thing, even if they fucking try to run away from the damn thing, we've hacked it. We're locking on to the probe. What are they going to do? It's the missile's just going to follow the probe until it runs out of fuel, which I don't know if we're using nuclear fuel or if there's something like that. But I mean, realistically, they'd be running for a long time.
They're not going to run from their own probe. It's just they're going to see it redocking, and by the time they realize what's going on, the missile's going to be on top of them, blowing them up.
Either way, so
Do we have to time it though? Like we tell the probe to go back and the probe goes back. We don't. I imagine we don't want to hit the launch button at the same time because
Give it a little play.
because we
See
might
what-
blow the probe out of the sky before it gets to them. So we want to make sure that it's close enough to them, which means we're going to need to estimate travel time, right?
I don't know. Is it that complicated, the Black Knight, or can we just lock onto probe, wait till it disappears and visible, and then that's where the ship is? It's cloaked. Missiles going right through it.
They wouldn't pick up the probe unless they are just going home. So if they are going home, that means that they either retreated or they've killed you all and
But
got
we're
the
going
kids.
to tell the probe to go back to the home base. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hack that probe and tell it to go back to the home base. And so,
Main ship.
or go back to the main ship.
Okay.
Because
so,
if we know where the probe is, because Tuck found the probe for us, if we know where the probe is and we tell it to hack the probe and we literally just lock the missile onto the probe, when it gets back to the main ship, we launch the missile. And the question is would the pirates be smart enough to go, why is our probe coming back? One could assume that they might have damage protocols in place that stipulate that if the probe has something wrong with it, it goes back.
Well, by the time they question it, it'll be too late.
That's the question, though, is...
you're not sure. You cannot be sure. But
Question. Wait. I'm the captain. What if I were to roll... Wait. Would knowledge of alien races, would that be a role that I could use to figure out if sending the probe back would raise suspicions?
You already rolled a check for their clan and how they operate. So ideally, yeah, you know who they are.
Okay, but
We know that when they're
I
cloaked,
told you everything about them. Everything.
But you didn't tell me if we hacked a probe and sent a probe back, if that would raise suspicions to them, or if they have protocols in place.
That wasn't relevant to the check.
I
told you everything that you need about them. How they operate, how they plan their missions, what exactly are they doing usually, and that's why you fuck them up. You screwed their stealth operation. You should have like at least the basic stuff about them in your notes. I don't know.
The bare basics. I don't have... Nope, that's not that one.
I mean, I think we should just do it and find out what happens.
Yeah, I say we hack the probe, send the probe back to the main spaceship, and then launch that fucking nuke at them. What do you guys think?
Even when
at this point, it's best to just do it, see what happens. I think we plan as much as we can for this.
I remember remember that when the cloaks are up, the shields are down. And if the shields are up, they can't be cloaked. It's give or take. So they're cloaked right now.
Yeah, they're
They have
cloaked.
no
So, all right. So we're on the third day. So, well, gentlemen, I think that we've gotten to a point where we really can't avoid it anymore. Tuck,
You-
why don't you try and hack that probe? Send it back to the main spaceship. And once it gets back to the main spaceship, we launch this torpedo and send these pirates to hell.
All right, let's see here. Cracks
While
his
this
tiny
is
little
happening,
knuckles.
Correct.
I just make one brief comment.
Yes.
The sun is rising. It's the dawn of the third day.
Shall we look toward? Never mind.
I regret nothing.
I was gonna make it.
Yeah.
Look to the east. Sorry, I was gonna make a Gandalf reference.
Imagine if Gandalf comes here, it's like, where the fuck am I?
He's like,
Oh,
what?
Hobbitses! Oh no, we're not Hobbitses.
Seriously, Frodo, where the fuck am I?
Right.
This kush was too. This hobbited kush was too high.
Gandalf.
Taste of weeds.
Oh God. Fucking Gandalf. Gandalf's in there. I was gonna go to Mount Doom, but then I got high. Ooh, I was
Okay.
gonna toss that ring in the fire, but then I got
Let's launch this
high.
thing. Come on, let's go. Let's get
All
it. Launch it.
And
Let's
I'll
go.
be
Alright,
using
so-
my hacker ability, so I think that just adds a +1.
Yeah, the electronic warfare system gives you another +1,
+2.
and it gives you one bonus action, one
Whoa.
bonus electronic warfare action, which is either to do another hack or defend against hack. So basically, when you hack while using this system and you breach like firewalls, etc. stuff, you can do another hack or defend yourself with it. Let me see. Let me check again. Yeah. So ideally, they could have on top, like the usual, the normal thing is that they would have on top of the firewalls, they would have like guard bots, which are like automatic software that they will try to defend the system after the firewall has been breached. And someone like you who is operating the sensors systems of the starship, and the moment you if it was a normal hack done by a normal character and not a scout with the hack, that would be what we call in this game a visible hack, like a hack in the face. But you're doing a stealthy hack. It's like you're trained for this. You're not just roughly breaching. You're sliding through the cracks.
Right.
So before you do anything, you have to guys, you have to decide who is going to do the locking on the torpedo and firing it.
Should that
Well,
be
yeah,
Robo?
because Tuck has to hack. So I have a question really quickly. So my leadership, is that a passive thing that gives a +1 bonus to all of my crew all the time, or do I have to declare it?
You have to declare it. You have to say what exactly are you, who are helping
Okay.
it. It says in the, but you have a grenadier who is ideally They are specialized in heavy munitions and shit.
No, I just I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm good with Roro firing the damn thing because I think it's poetic that Roro
your biker can also help finalize the lock on. So it's like the idea is this is quite similar to space combat, to actual space combat, when you're acting as a crew. So you have one of you doing like hackings and stuff, or defending against hacks. You have the captain who is like, oh guys, like let's see, Roro, you should do this, like focus at this, or you should like use your captain's ability to help your navigator to do some special maneuver or whatever. This is like team stuff.
I got it. Okay, so I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, and I am going to use my +1 morale bonus to Tuck during his hack. So he will get a +1 from me during his hack. Tuck, it's time. I need you to hack that probe and send it back to the main ship, and to make sure if they try anything to counter hack you, that you do your best to stop it. Roro, Othard, I want both of you use that missile lock on when you see that, because there is travel time involved here. When you see that probe begin to slow down, we know it's about to be picked up by the mothership. When you see it start to slow down, you launch the missile. Okay? That way, as soon as they pick up their probe, hopefully the missile is there, and we'd hit wait for the speed of the probe to change. As soon as that happens, we should have it. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know what more we can do. Talk.
Acknowledged.
If you would, good sir, begin the hack.
Right. Let's see here.
All right, so everybody got that, right? Like, so Tuck's going to hack. Yep. You guys are going to target lock. And then as soon as you see the speed change, you guys are going to launch the missile. Once it starts to slow down, because you would assume that once it's...
talking. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, total 18. Tuck got an 18 on his computer use check.
Right, so you beat the firewall. You enter the you managed to enter the inside the data storage of the probe, and by proxy you can trace the link between the probe and the ship, and that means that you don't have to send the probe back to the ship. You just trace them.
Just see it. All right, well, that's not as fun.
So does Tuck relay that information to us?
Yep.
Okay. Well, if we can trace it, Tuck, do you have a location?
What did I roll to get a location?
So you could use your second hack action.
Okay.
Yeah, which the system gives you, the system that Royce built.
And that's just another computer use check?
Yeah. Yeah, because this time you have to... Okay. Well, you can't... and mind you, you're still hidden. They don't know you're in the probe. It's during this initiate turn, like the first turn of the engagement, electronic engagement, you successfully slide inside their system through the firewalls, but you couldn't slide past the guard dogs and trace the link to their ship, to their command ship.
Mhm.
You have an option. You could lurk inside the system and hope they don't find you, or you could pull back and then try again after a couple of minutes.
Can't do the
If
original plan?
if you choose to lurk inside the system, you could roll a hide check, but not with your dexterity and like other bonuses that you have, like from the thermal optic camouflage. Instead, you use your wisdom modifier and your hide skill.
Okay. I
Fuck.
think I'll do that lurk check then.
Oh, original plans off the table.
Potentially
No,
for
it's
now,
still,
yeah.
it's still
I
on
mean,
it's still on the table. They haven't discovered.
yeah, they don't know that we're here, so
They could. Now it's their turn after he.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're risking
shit. Yeah, this
Send
is
it.
gonna
Just
get.
send it. Just send it. Just send it home.
Well, yeah, but we don't know where to send it though. That's the problem.
What did the probe know? How's the probe not know where to go?
Oh no, because he
it
didn't.
has defenses.
Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't get past the defenses.
I thought he did.
No, he got into the system, but we were trying to trace. We were trying to trace to find the mothership, but that kind of failed. So now he needs to lurk for a certain amount of time to figure out whether or not.
Alright, so I can't really edit the hide for this though. I could make a custom hide, I guess.
You just roll d20 and
Add
add your wisdom modifier and
wisdom
bonus from the
modifier and
system.
the skills that I have in relation to hide.
Yeah, you add your
Just
wisdom
not the-
modifier, your the captain bonus and the bonus from the system.
What's the captain bonus, by the way?
It's +1.
+1. Okay.
Yeah, captain bonus is +1.
1 + 1. Next 2.
Mm-hmm. I
five,
don't like this.
+5 +3. Okay, so +5. So that's +8.
So D20
Let
plus
me-
8. Come on.
Yeah. Let me.
What else did you add?
I have. Would my racial skills affect that? Because I have a racial bonus to hide checks. Would that affect it?
No,
Or
no.
Okay, then I would then it would be only a 7 then. It would be a +7.
It's basically the wisdom bonus, the captain bonus, and the bonus from the system.
Wouldn't I also get my hide ranks?
No, because it's not a physical hide. It's not a
No,
physical hide.
no, no.
racial
He gets the hide ranks
Oh, okay.
because he's a sky. He's a scout. This is
Oh,
part of the
Gotcha.
system. What's the role?
I'm. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to get back in my character sheet. Got like stuck in a weird spot, so I couldn't
No, no.
move it. Let me see here.
You always type in
Controller.
the command /R D.
Don't worry, I already got it.
It's
Yeah.
the curse of the Roll20 character sheet.
17.
Okay, so you successfully lurk. You are not spotted by the guard bots. You're still inside the system, the probe, and they don't seem to notice you. One or maybe at one time your almost sure that their equivalent of you almost saw you, but it kind of you kind of you pull some shenanigans and use their own guard bots to as some sort of a distraction to conceal yourself. So you're still in the system. They don't know that you're there. Their system operator doesn't know that you're there. The guard bots didn't detect you, so you're still there. You're still inside. And you're sweating. It's like imagine this scene, guys. Like you're all inside the small building where the colony sensor module is, and they're all of their computers and the comm system, and you have this jerry-rigged module that Captain Elgin spent the entire day building from salvaged from scrap, basically, and it's plugged in with a few cables with together with the computer system and the sensor module, and it's already quite hot inside because it's like not only the computers, not only the comm system, which is working and is generating heat, but the fucking electronic warfare system, which is also generating heat, and it's getting hot inside.
Okay. Question. Is there another computer? Do we only have access to one computer? Because I want to know something.
Everyone is using one of the free consoles there, the free command consoles in the only command center.
If I want to try to distract these guys from Tuck, and I am almost fine with this, but I want to.
They will see you.
I want to
the scalp.
Don't touch anything. Gene, what are you
Don't
doing? Don't touch anything. Let Tuck do his work. How you doing,
If
Tuck?
you want to do something else, the bonus that you're giving, the additional plus bonus that you're giving to whoever you choose to support, it's gonna disappear.
It's going to disappear?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're doing something else.
Yeah. It's better to stay as the captain.
No, that's fine. No. Like I said, I was just wondering if I'm all right. So
if your scout manages to pinpoint the ship, then whoever is using the actual sensors, let's say Altered can do pinpoint lock-on scan with the sensors. That will give you a +2 to attack for the torpedo, and then Roro will roll the attack and launch the torpedo.
All right. Well, I guess it's up to Tuck for right now. Then he's gonna have to. Yep. He's gonna have to get past these guys. I still give my +1 to him then.
I'm trying my best to help with calibration.
Oh, what am I roll? Am I just rolling to do another computer check?
Yeah.
Right. Let's see if I can get in this time around.
Oi.
Sweating. Still sweating.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god!
God damn it.
Oh no.
+1, it's 8. +2.
You have another action. If you remember.
You do have another bonus action. You can try to hack again. You do have that bonus action.
Right.
Sweating.
Alright. Let's see here.
Fuck.
Well, you could.
Yeah,
You can't. You fail. But you're still inside the system. You can do the same thing. You can lurk for another turn. And hope again. You have to roll that.
Oh.
Right.
Right,
Check.
then Kirk again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
These rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So now they have to roll. Okay. So somehow you they still remain undetected. But there is something you notice that the guard bots are like they are beginning to act at a like heightened alert level, meaning that even though their system operator is not suspecting anything, the bots are like there is some like extra traffic of data here. Something is not right. So yeah, it's a new turn. You can choose to try and sneak hack past them. So
I mean, at this
All right.
point, we really don't have a choice. We're kind of committed, right?
Yep.
Talk, do you think you got this? Oh, shit. Bonus action? Maybe? I don't know.
Better or worse.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. We're just getting incrementally better, these rolls.
so by the way, the hack ability you can use it
I
once
can
per
only
day.
use it once per day, so. But, yeah.
Uh,
We're hosed.
Another hide check, I assume.
yeah.
Oh.
This
better.
time you kind of you see their system operator who is roaming through the all of the storage, data storage, every part of the system of this probe, and somehow you manage to
God.
to flip the script and move behind him. Like he's checking something, but you're no longer there. You're like it's a game of cat versus bigger cat.
Cat versus
And
big
in this case, you're the bigger cat. You outplay him, and you outplay him so well that you could it's like you could follow him back into the system through the link between the probe and his ship.
All right.
Oh, no shit.
What am I rolling to do that?
The same computer use check, but you have like additional bonus from that.
Okay.
What kind of bonus?
It's
And
circumstance
15.
bonus, and I know it. Okay, so
I see what you're
you follow him through the link, and you get to stop before the second level firewalls that are like and protecting the ship itself. And this is where you have to make a choice. You can use your second action to breach the firewall and possibly give your friends an additional accuracy bonus.
Mhm.
Or you could try and like put something in his pocket, put something in his digital pocket before he enters the he enters inside the like his own system. Like you can easily put some like drop some attack bot, which can when their system operators tries to do something, that attack bot can do, let's say I don't know, hack their navigation, or hack their shield, or hack their or fuck their point defense systems, or whatever. It's like it's your choice. And the captain can also, like, the captain is in command, the captain is there, he sees, he watches on the computer screens, like, what's happening.
Tuck, what do you think?
Well, what I think here is we shut down their point defense. I can breach through and shut down their point defenses because our missile is already going faster. If they have no defense, that thing will just hit them square in the jaw. It's already a stealth thing. Though I guess since it is a stealth missile, but I'm pretty sure they'll sense its launch. Like I said, would their since I know their ship, would their shields be capable of blocking our missile from? Like,
well, it is a stealth missile, so they shouldn't detect the launch of it.
Like, let's say they turn it on.
Yeah, let's say they see it. Let's say they switch the shields from cloak to shield mode. Their shields will not stop the entire blast. Even if they overcharge the shields with the reserve power from their batteries, it's like power. Even if they overcharge the shields, the shields will not completely stop the blast. In almost all cases, their ship will be severely damaged, even if they successfully defend themselves from the torpedo. That means that they will either crash on the planet below, or they will drift in space and die from the radiation.
What do you think, here? So, Tuck, were you able to successfully give us the location of the ship?
I have the location.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So your options are break through the firewall, the second firewall, or
no, don't break through the firewall,
or put an attack bot with this guy before he goes in, and essentially sabotage any plan that they have of escaping. Is that what I heard? Is that what I'm seeing on the screen? It's not exactly my forte.
It's I mean, you're the captain, you're trained for that.
Yeah, but I'm not a specialist. The specialist kind of did some things that were like, even to me, I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
Hacker man.
I saw what was going on, but I'm not a specialist.
All right, to kind of get so I can either break through the. So is it I have the option of breaking through the firewall, or is it I have the option of sneaking malware in?
You have the option. You have the option to sneaking an attack bot with just. It's like imagine if you're walking behind someone who doesn't know that you're there, and you just stick a note which says "kick me." That's what your option one. Your second option is to damage their firewall, which will give whoever is launching the torpedo an additional +2 to attack bonus.
How good are you guys at firing missiles?
If you sneak a attack bot, and that attack bot fucks one of their systems, you have to choose, of course. It might be like it's a trade-off. You have to make a choice. The captain properly has to make a choice.
Guys, what do you want to do?
Guys, no. The captain has to make a choice.
That's fucking
You're
fine,
a shitty ass captain. Why are you choosing captain class?
I'm not asking as the captain. I'm asking as a player. I'm asking my fellow players because the decision that my character is about to make is for the whole crew. So right. No, Elogene will make the choice, but I'm having a player conversation here. Both of those, both of those seem pretty.
Well, sounds
The
like
real
we're going to
question
mess
is-
this thing up pretty good. So I think
Yeah. The real question is how good are you guys at firing the missile?
Yeah.
And
Well, that's what I was gonna
so
say.
what
We
is
want-
the what is
Well, it's
the
plus
what
2
are
to
they using to
attack.
fire
I mean,
it?
plus 2 to
want the
attack,
plus
but
2
if we
attack.
disable their shields, I mean, the malware bot sounds good to me.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like
If
it
you
sounds like this thing's going to
disable-
mess it up even with shields. So if we do even the more bonus damage with attack, it's just going to still mess it up even more.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know what
And
systems we
with
can
these bad
pick
rolls,
from.
I'd rather
Damn
have
it.
a bonus to attack.
Well-
I mean, what if I get a bad roll and I get a
Oh
bonus?
shit! Yeah, you're not
Saves
wrong.
it,
Fuck,
you know?
bonus to attack would be. Damn it!
I know. This is like-
I'm going
Well,
to
it's like-
number
How
five
the
as well.
rules have been going. Like that's why I'm thinking we go with the bonus to attack to guarantee that we hit. You know?
I'm with Sable. I think that sounds like the smartest option.
All right, bonus to attack. All right, talk. Destroy the firewall. Let's make sure that if we hit him hard.
Alright.
Okay. So yeah.
Computer use?
Yep.
Right.
Fuck me sideways.
You did.
God.
You do nothing.
We didn't do shit.
You did this squat.
Did he also do that with a
And,
+1? Does a +1 change that?
No.
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 And
These rolls.
yeah,
These
but
rolls.
you can so your if you choose to follow up on your plan, Altered has to roll his computer use check to do a pinpoint scan on the ship.
Oh.
So you can have the successful lock on +2 to hit bonus.
If O30 is going,
And then-
I switch
and
my
then
+1 to O30.
and then Roro has to roll his attack bonus, which is it's the 20 plus his base attack bonus plus his wisdom modifier.
Say that again.
I just have to
Roll the
say
20
that
plus wisdom?
that Othard is not the best when it comes to computers. He knows how to use them, but they hate him.
I'm gonna give you if Othard's rolling for this, I'm giving a +1 to Othard, and then hopefully that +1 can go back over to
that would
Roro.
be-
and rolls. I know-
That would be
Very least, it will negate the -1
on
I
the
have.
next. Yeah.
Yeah, the next turn. Yeah. Yeah, so
All
you'll
right,
you'll at least
Oh.
I'll negate at least your -1, so you won't roll at disadvantage.
Okay, so whatever this is, we add 1.
Oh fuck me sideways.
Oh god,
It's nothing. It's nothing.
these rolls.
I don't understand.
It's not my rolls. My rolls have also been crappy. I have nothing to say. Okay, let's see. Hope Roro has a lot of wisdom. Yeah, he has a +2 to wisdom. So ideally it's 20 plus 5.
Plus 2.
And
Plus the one that I give to Roro, right? Right.
plus 8.
Oh wait, no, I
Yeah,
can't switch
you
during
do.
turns. Damn it.
yeah.
Plus 7.
Ooh. 5.
Oh, 5? I thought you said 5
Ooh.
was for the attack, right? And then my wisdom's on top of that.
Wisdom is 2. Your base attack bonus is 3. That means 5 plus d20.
Okay, so it would be a 20. So just pull that.
Yeah.
So instead of +7 there, it just
Oh,
so
no.
it'd be-
He already rolled it. So enough. That's enough. Okay. So let me check something.
Oh no, I was just saying that like instead of that +7 being there, we just say +5, and instead of a 22, it's just a 20. That's all I was saying. So
Was it plus 3 for the attack bonus? And then my wisdom? Okay.
It's fine. It's 20. 20 hits. 20 hits.
20 hits. Did we fuck the pirates up?
Hits. Let's see. You'll have to. He will have to roll. He will have to roll damage. Give me a second.
Fuck.
I didn't actually expect it for you to pull this off.
Wait, what?
I'm hoping Black Knight just says, "All right, Roro, go ahead and roll like 10 d20s or something like that." Or 100 d20s.
Holy shit.
It's second.
That's the first time I've actually heard Black Knight say, "I didn't expect you to do this." Out of all of the shit that we've done in this game, all of the things that we found, all of the hidden,
Unexpectedly.
like this is the
I've
one
done
he's
it a
just like,
couple of
wait a minute,
times.
you guys
Join the
actually
club.
hit these bastards? Like,
So that's a
What's a
torpedo. That's a big torpedo.
this is tense. I don't like this.
Small.
Waiting to be told what to roll.
I know.
That's not small. That's a big torpedo.
Black Knight, no cheating.
Big torpedo.
Oh no.
It sounds like he's like trying to find the exact number of things.
I know he's
Yeah,
trying.
something like that.
Black Knight, has anybody else ever done this in this? Has another group ever done what we just did? Hello?
Distracting his mathing.
I know,
Yeah,
stop it.
give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay.
So you have to roll. So this is a nuclear torpedo. That would be
Uh-oh. We broke the DM.
12 d6.
12d6?
And then any bonus?
No, this is like space combat uses almost like the same dice. It's just the scale is different.
Yeah.
12d6.
And you don't have to roll like thousands of dice. It's just that this is a Mark 3 nuclear
Holy
torpedo, which gives like extra damage.
Roro's just watching it and goes, come on. Where's the big boom? Where is it? Oh crap.
Patience.
You better roll it. You just don't type it. Roll it.
Oh, just roll. Oh, wow. Okay, so 12d6. Okay, we're counting, Roro. Okay, 6.
No, roll 12 d6. Don't
what I
roll
was trying to
one
do.
die
That's the
after
command.
another.
Oh, dude, stop trying to type it. Go over here to advanced dice roller on the left-hand side. Click advanced
That's it.
dice roller. And then roll 12. And then you should see it on the screen if you're watching. And then you can just do D6 and then just hit roll. There we go.
Big boom.
Okay. Let me see how lucky they are. They are not. They just rolled 2. Please, guys, roll me D100s.
God!
And now I will tell you what happens to to their ship.
Everyone?
Every one of us?
Yes, everyone.
All right.
Alright, you're
Let's
not
see
my
how bad
friend.
it is for Othred this time. Actually, not
Every
too
time I do
Ooh,
this,
nice.
every time I do this, I get screwed.
Solid 50.
Oh,
Finally.
They're not
God!
screwed. So the torpedo, they I mean they're not stupid. They notice that something is happening. They attempt to check what the fuck is going on. Obviously you launch something. I will not go into like through the brain process of their captain, but their captain actually, before the torpedo explodes, they get the drift that basically they're fucked, they're screwed. So what happens is that the torpedo explodes, their ship is still under cloak, and when some machine, some that big machine vehicle is under cloak and nearby it, and almost smashing into it, detonates a nuclear weapon. That energy field that shields the ship from view and sensors, it collapses on itself, and that deals extra damage to the ship.
Yeah. Yes!
So the ship is fucked. But
Salvage for days.
Get fucked, pirate
But-
bitches.
Oh, it's beautiful.
but I'm trying to say what happens after that. But it would seem that they have just launched a drop pod towards the planet. They were in the process of doing that,
Oh.
and it's like they're planning just like you're planning to do something like you planned and you fixed the torpedo and then you upgraded it and then you built that. They were also planning how to fuck you up. They weren't just sitting on their hands. So their plan included launching an armored drop pod towards the colony, and that drop pod is now flying through the airspace down. Because this from Tuck's skill that he rolled earlier about the ship, the class of the ship. This raid ship actually has a pod and a breaching pod, boarding pod launcher on the nose of the ship.
Mhm.
So they use it, and they had already launched that modified armored pod, which is tumbling down the colony, and it has some like what is left of their crew there. It can't fit that many people, and it's tumbling down the colony. It's probably they plan to just fly to the your defense turrets, because it's an armored pod. It's like it's strapped with super thick armor, and then just attack you, and between their ship and the troops that they have, the slavers they have deployed, overwhelm you. But they no longer have a ship. They're fucked. So it's like next time you'll have to deal with that pod somehow.
Ah!
Yeah.
I want to go find my. I hate you.
Hey, it's all right.
That is a really
Patience.
good ending. I mean, that is a really, really good place to end this week. But
Yeah, so you basically, it's like it decloaks, it collapses, the field collapses, it detonates. It's just a tiny pop in space. You can't see it with your naked eye. You see it on the sensors, and you erupt in cheers. Probably you congratulate your friends inside the command center of the colony, and then you see the trail through the atmosphere of that pod, and it's actually quite visible on the sensors. The sensors tell you that it's tumbling down, but because of the radiation of the nuclear explosion, there is an after effect of that radiation, and the sensors might have some trouble breaching through the cloud of radiation before it dissipates, and you might not know how many of them are inside the pod, but it's not a huge pod. It's just like it's a normal drop pod. It could probably hold like 12 people, maybe something like that.
all right. I want to say one thing before we end. Hi, Roro.
Yeah.
You still have that cloaked explosive that we picked up?
Well, you know it.
I've got a good idea what we can do with it.
Hmm.
I need another drink.
Oh, and we shall have one.
Good.
So we're talking about explosive ambush, yes, one would say.
As one might say, absolutely, Tuck. Get ready, gentlemen. This ought to be a good one. Yeah!
So yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be great!
Nice.
So light at the end
yeah.
of this tunnel, and the light is that ship. Somewhere.
Yeah, and the radiation cloud in outer space. It's not gonna affect the colony. It's
Oh, man.
it's pretty far away.
This session was brutal. That was ridiculously brutal.
Yeah.
That's
Not a bad rolls.
Yeah.
that's just like a taste of what's to come during space combat. And
That's
it's
interesting.
like you just had like the electronic phase, most of it, mostly at the electronic phase, where your skilled and sneaky scout was hiding himself. Like, no, you're not gonna see me. Fuck you. No, I'm not here. Nothing's here. It's fine.
Hacker man.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'm not here. It's everything's fine. You don't see anything. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Your systems are not hacked. I'm not through your firewalls. I'm not fucking your systems up. Everything is fine. Just look away.
It's not fun. That was way too intense. Cause like Tuck had to roll like three times. Oh my god. And then Othard had to roll, and Othard rolled like a 3, and then somehow Roro rolls high enough, and then you made us roll D100s, and that is the only time I've ever seen all of us roll D100s above a 50. Like, that was redonkulous. Wait, did you roll on that, Roro? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, like all of us rolled above a 50. Oh my god. Oh, well.
So you
Sable.
just destroyed your first spaceship.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You nuked him. Good job.
And well, that's the usual thing that the Terrans do when someone comes to I don't know, enslave their kids, kill them, do other nasty stuff. It's like I mean, the slavers fucked around, and they definitely found out.
Twice. They fucking found out twice.
Yep.
Oh god. I know Sable's probably got to get going on time. So Sable,
Yes.
or as everybody knows, Tuck, the specialist bunny. What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
Definitely the very tense situation of where I'm just kind of desperately trying to hack into the ship.
I know.
It was really tense there. Very aggressive, I would say.
That was
So,
I was actually like I'm just listening to what Black Knight was describing. I was clenching my chair armrest here. I was like, and then pass it off to whoever. So yeah, because I know you've got to get going to work and all that. So but yeah, tell us what your favorite part was, what you most enjoyed, and then pass it off to whoever.
again, I threw down that the JonTron hacking gif in the chat.
No.
If you guys, so yeah, just the finally getting through and with that high check, it's pretty great.
Oh god, that was great.
Yeah, I will pass it on to Trippy Soul this time around, and I will see you all later.
Later.
But,
Nice playing with you again.
Hi, Sable.
Yeah.
I'm definitely satisfied with launching that nuke. And it's like I can just feel like Roro like very satisfied right now, like almost after sex type of satisfaction.
Roro will be.
yeah.
He's probably has like the cute hamster eyes.
This
Probably
doesn't help it.
jumping around. Yeah.
He was probably like almost in tears watching the explosion. Like it's beautiful.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And you've gotta make like a note and send it back home to the statisticians, to the hamster statisticians, so they would know that you've killed a number of baddies.
Oh yeah, don't forget to make that
No,
note.
that's my part. I'm gonna pass it off to Othard, Lord Order.
Let's see. My favorite part was where all of a sudden we suddenly realized that this was completely something that Black Knight wasn't anticipating, and you could definitely hear it.
I know.
No.
Oh, I forgot.
No,
Sorry,
no,
Black Knight, but at the same time, I am not.
Oh, that was great.
I definitely planned for such an eventuality, but I wasn't expecting you to do it, nor do it that quickly.
Never trust a hamster with explosives.
Yeah, this is
I
true.
will say that much.
This is true.
That's true.
So how many people have ever launched the nuke at the pirate ship? I got to know this.
You are the second group.
Damn it! I wanted to be the first.
The first one, the first group that fired it, they fired it and they didn't repair it, and it fell back on the planet.
Oh no. So wait, we're the first one to actually fire
yes.
it and hit the pirate ship?
We're the first to
Yes.
succeed.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! Oh, dude, that's...
They fired it like the first group. They didn't even bother to repair it. They were like, yeah, well, we don't have the parts. So, well, we'll trust that the parents before they went away, they kind of fixed it enough so it could fly normally, like reach the reach space.
Damn.
But no.
Why am I
just
getting
no.
the image of that one quest in Fallout New Vegas where you just sabotage a bunch of rockets and all of a sudden they just end up falling flat on their face?
Okay.
Fly me to the moon.
Oh,
Yes. We'll see who managed to who actually boarded that drop pod.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
But
It doesn't matter who boarded it because we're gonna fly a fucking stealth fucking. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna figure out where the fuck these bastards are, and we're gonna drop a stealth bomb on their asses and blow them up.
Maybe. I'm not sure that you'll have exact time to plant the bomb because they're flying, dropping through the atmosphere.
Fine, be that way.
We'll see.
I'll
Okay,
run
that's
over the
fine.
remaining survivors. Don't you
That's
worry
fine.
about that.
It's fine.
Yeah. You'll probably have to beat some pretty enraged slavers who have no way of retreat, and it's like you basically fucked their ship. They can't escape, and they will most probably fight you tooth and nail. Because
That's
the
a good thing.
I'm gonna
alternative
tell
is
Roro. I'm gonna tell Roro to go hide somewhere, arm that fucking bomb, and then fucking like roll that bomb or throw that bomb at him as he hides.
Mine. It's
somewhere.
like a C4 thing that's stealth.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just
You have
going to
to-
be swinging
you have to
my
be in
sword
ambush.
around so much that it accidentally just flies out of my hand and
Or-
kills someone anyway.
Or we take Othard's bike, we rev that motherfucker up, set the stealth bomb on it, and send the fucking motorcycle at him.
Destroy his bike? That doesn't seem nice.
It doesn't
Yeah,
seem
I
nice,
don't
but
support this plan.
I don't support this plan.
You know how much it costs. This is pretty much irreplaceable, this bike.
She's my baby. Come on, show a
Huh.
bit more respect.
I was gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna make this joke. Never mind. No. That was a tense. That was definitely tense. Black Knight. What was your favorite part of the evening?
Someone finally fucking the ship. Actually fucking the ship. Because in most cases they escape. They
Really?
either they get well, they're not idiots. I mean, if they take enough casualties, if they most of their plans fail and they take enough casualties, the crew will be, we're out, fuck off. If the captain insists, they'll just shoot the captain and sort of. It's like,
Damn.
this is how should I explain it? It's not a fucking democracy. but when the captain fucks up quite soon and immediately, almost immediately, there will be a new candidate.
I would imagine,
So-
and he's gonna die too.
Yeah. So
I don't
you
know.
kind of blew them up because they. Oh, well, I have to do one last roll, and I'm not going to do it now because it's
Ooh,
late
Black
for me.
Knight
I
has
want to
to
sleep.
roll. Guys, remember that. Black Knight has to do a roll. Oh.
Nope.
And this is basically the last roll that I need to do before the combat begins, and that's for me to see who actually boarded the.
God, I hope it's a low roll.
I mean, they no longer have the rookies because you killed the rookies during the first battle. The rookies who
It's okay.
attempted to ambush you and you fucked them up.
Whoever
And
it is,
certain people-
whoever it is, I promise we will murder them.
Yeah. And if you murder them, you can go anywhere on the planet, and there is nothing you can. You should be.
Yes.
I'm not sure that.
So wait, we're on day
there is
3 then, right? Because day 2 was spent.
The Taxian,
So we fixed the
Tazaran
thing,
Beach team.
then the next day I
Tazaran
had to-
Beach team. The
Yeah,
Tazaran
we
Beach
got-
team is still on the planet.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what we gotta deal with them.
But they don't give a fuck about you or the village.
Well, I'm good with that.
They're on their own mission.
You know, I mean, you may be good with that, but
I mean,
The
I just want my
Tazarans
ship.
are
I want my dysentery ship. We're gonna go. We're
they're
gonna
not
vehicle fix that
good.
ship.
They're not good,
I know they're not good.
neighbors.
But can
I just want to run over these slavers with my bicycle. Please, God,
I
let me
just
have my
want.
moment
I
running
just-
over these bastards.
I'm
Oh, we
good
just
with
want to blow
that.
shit up.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been StarShatter. Thank you all so much for being here. This is gonna be fantastic.
Next game's gonna be so much fun.
Oh, dude, I want these guys dead, and I want to go find the ship. We can deal with Beige Team later, but let's can we get to the ship? Is that a thing? Like, they're not good guys, but they don't care about us. I don't know.
You will have to make this choice. It's not my choice.
They're not gonna go
It's your
back
choice.
to the town, are they?
Oh no, no.
Why?
No,
They don't care.
Good.
They-
Good. The town is safe. Once the town is safe, we've completed our job,
Maybe they want the ship like you.
and then we can go get the Dezarin ship, right?
Maybe they're
The
supposed to be
dysentery, sorry, the dysentery ship. Go get that, the ship of my people, and then we have a ship. And then we complete the mission and we get 2 fucking spaceships. I see no flaw here.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes, all of the birds.
All of the birds.
All of the birds. Like, murder the fuck out of those birds. Why can't we? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those birds.
Fuck those birds.
Yeah.
The Lord Otter knows what Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking this out. You guys definitely check me out tomorrow on Sunday Coffee at 11 a.m. Central. We'll see you on Sunday Coffee. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.